What you be doing? Oh, my boy. Yo, you know YSAK Empriss, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, DGB. You should already know. Hey, come on, let's go to the script club, Khalil.
You know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big booty freaks in my face. No, it ain't criminal, but I got a hoe and a hoe on my own.
All right, so we got the one and only YSAK Empriss jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome.
You know, let's get it. Hey.
For sure. How we feeling today?
Nerves. I had to go over there, your far corner over there, over yonder, and, you know, let some things go, some stretches go. How, you know, I'm nervous. I'm real nervous, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, a couple of jitterbugs.
You feel better? You get it out your system?
Yeah, it came back to back, so I'm straight. I'm straight now. I feel light and bright.
For sure. So you want to shout everyone out sitting up there with you today too?
You know what, I'm let, you know what I'm saying, my team introduce themselves, but first off, I'm going to, you know, let my guy, he just, I just signed him.
Okay.
You know, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Little Not Shootah from Albany, Georgia. I brought my team with me. I'm letting them introduce themselves.
Yeah, it's your boy City Vision, man. Make sure you tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see UCA got it going on, no cap, you know what I'm saying?
Tap in with City, man.
Try to live it like Shootah, man. I ain't playing no game, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And make sure you know, I want y'all to know, tap in with that boy City Vision. You know
Tap in with
City,
the big cameraman in the city, man.
From Albany, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? We not playing no games with nobody. We want full throttle in effect, you feel me? That's it.
Wait, they from Albany, Georgia. I'm from Miami, 305, but I live in Columbus.
Okay.
I live in Columbus, but you know how we just bust out shit.
My boy RJ, man.
Got your boy RG in here, you feel me? Got to shout out my boy Shootah. Shout out my boy LA. Got City Vision. You got T right here, you feel me?
Can't forget my boy LA now. My boy LA
Get about
now.
LA back there.
My LA, my Evil twin,
In
man.
the cut.
You can tell when somebody know you, or they know you through somebody else, because they'll call you by your nickname. What you say my name is again?
Called your T.
See? You should already know. You should already know when your people know you, they're going to call you by your government name, and they ain't talking about cheese, and they going to do other stuff like what he just did. So, hey, but edit that.
Take that part out?
Yeah, we're going to take that part out. No, it's just a joke.
For sure. So yeah, welcome everyone. What we got planned while we're here in Atlanta? You guys driving right back down south afterwards? What we doing?
Nah, I'm going back to the city, man.
Somebody got to work.
I gotta go pop in.
Grinding, man.
Hey man, gotta run up that bag, you know?
Yeah, I ain't got time to work. I can't work right now. I got too much stuff to do.
See, I'm different. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to say you better than me?
No, I ain't
because
saying.
you got a job?
No, I ain't saying. I'm saying. You see, you grinding, man. We both grinding, man.
Man, we like to have fun, but what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna look around before we head back to Albany. You know, and shoot, I just bought me a house, you know, in Columbus,
Okay.
so yeah.
Congrats on that.
Yeah. Got me a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. You feel? So Rudy, FS Rudy, and I just did the Go Low remix video to it. We shot it there, but I got some good things coming. You feel what I'm saying? With RKR, you know, and UCA Ruther Killers record, my partner Jerry. So everybody need to stay tuned. I mean, I'm ecstatic to be here. That means I done made it somewhere to be here.
Nah, for real. Yeah. So let's go ahead and dive into your story. So you said you're from the 305, Miami.
What?
Born and raised?
Man, partially raised.
Partially raised? Okay,
You know
break
how it
this
is
down.
back in the day. We gotta follow our parents back in the day. You feel me? I'm an '80s baby, so we gotta follow our parents. When they go, you go. So yeah, came from Miami, went up to Dawson, Georgia, Terra County. So
Okay.
shout out to the Green Waves. You know what I mean? Yeah, shout out to my cousin DJ Billy Bud. You know everybody down there. I mean y'all and the artists, y'all doing the big. And another thing, shout out to my father, Tyrone Watson. Man, got drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles, 1990, 11th round draft pick, number 16. He from Dawson, Georgia. You know, he a legendary. So I want to shout out to my father. I want to tell you I'm proud of you, too, Daddy. And look at me.
So how old were you when you moved up to Georgia?
You know what? I don't even remember.
For real. So pretty young is what we're gonna say.
Yeah, we was back and forth.
Okay.
You know, I went to different schools, but you know, at the same time, I played basketball. I'm very athletic, so you know.
So what'd you think of Georgia? You know, coming from Miami into the country of Dawson, Georgia, I'm sure that's a pretty, you know, big change of pace.
Hey, you know, I adjusted. I learned. You know, I have that Miami swag and bass in me, the foundation. So what I did was, as I grew up, I took the positive from the negative. And Georgia is a little slower in certain areas, a little slower than Miami. You know, and so what I did, I just combined both because I'm diversified. You know, and just made Empriss. You know, it just, you know, I'm just me. I don't need nobody else. And I just do what I do.
For sure. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
10. That's the first time I started looking at females.
I ain't ready. I ain't ready, man.
Listen, come on now. Hey, female, women got a body, boy. When I notice a female with a butt,
She can be thicker than the nigga, but be burning like a switch.
Oh, yes.
ooh, you talking about
Yeah,
somebody
still
burning the top off somebody black.
I done read it, man. I done read it.
Little Caesar, hot and ready.
Stay away from those, man. You gotta run from them.
Y'all gotta stay away from the hot and ready.
Tell you better go ask her go get checked. You
Don't
feel
see him get checked, boy.
She gonna burn the top off your black.
me? Check too, if I'm talking to her, bro.
I'm telling you, boy.
Oh, bro.
They playing no game. Bring that thing out of
And what'd you do after school? Did you go to college? What were you doing at the time?
You know what I did? Okay, I made a long story short. I had sex with a male to get to have a baby. You know, some situation ship happened and stuff. You know what I mean? But it was only one time, so don't get me effed up, okay? I ain't gay. I'm a lesbian. I like girls. You understand what I'm saying? I like women's. A lot of women's. Maybe even your baby mama. Better watch me. Listen. Okay, so like I said, long story short, so that's when I jumped out of Porch when I was 10. I just been doing me and been looking. So wait, say that question again. 'Cause I was smoking before we got
No,
here.
you good. I want to go back. Hold on. So you said you had sex with a guy at one time and you got pregnant that one time?
Yeah, when you know, okay, I'm smart. I'm gonna tell you, when you ovulating, you know, you got a couple of days with females, you know, and I'm just gonna tell you, listen, I threw up. I can't let a nigga lay on top of me. I was sweating like it was smoke, like it was smoke in the house or something. I mean, I was sweating. I had to tell him. I remember like it was yesterday. I said, just get up, just get up for a second. To my daughter's father, I apologize. You know, I apologize. It's just the fact that I'm not attracted to a man. So they're just like another man who, you know, love women. They're not attracted to another man neither. You feel what I'm saying? So they just how it is, and I did it because at one point in time in my life, I didn't feel whole. So and when I had my daughter, I felt whole again, and it's no other feeling like that when you have a child that love you back. You know, so yeah. But yeah, he had to get up off of me. I remember like it was yesterday. I went and vomited. You know, watched mama. I laid down. I tried. 'Cause I want to have a baby for my mama. You know, and stuff and everything, and it just couldn't work. Now this the kicker. He tried to go down on me. Why do men try to lick cats like a cat? I mean, what was this? I don't know what that is neither. I'm thinking in my head, nigga, I get head better than you do. I just say, just get up and just do what you do. And that was it. And my baby came.
How'd you end up picking the guy then?
You know what? I don't even know what was going through his mind because back then I had a short haircut, deep waves. I had abs in my stomach, athletic, but it's funny, Roy.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you said, what's going through your mind now?
I don't know what was going through his mind, but I think I know what it is.
What?
My mama, we from Miami, she got a big C booty. I mean a capital C booty. Not one of them lowercase C booties, like little booty matters. One of them big C. What? Like that Godzilla booty. That Uncle Luke, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's probably why I started liking women, because my mama got a shape. You feel me? But yeah, I was trying to, get off that subject about my daughter father, because he ain't my baby daddy. He just my daughter father. Let's get this right. So when y'all in the comments saying stuff, y'all better say it right. He's my daughter's father, not my baby daddy.
Wait, what's the difference? Hold on.
Oh, it's a big difference.
How is he not the baby daddy?
Hey, cause my daughter grown now. Yeah. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm a real nigga. I ain't asked that man for no child support, no nothing like that. You feel me? I took care of my own daughter. I went into service and did what I did, and everything else. But like I say, how it came about, I found out that the nigga was attracted to me on the low. To my son, I got a nice side butt. What nigga say that? Who say that? Who say that?
That boy was fantasizing.
That was wrong with you.
But you know what? On some real stuff though, on some real ish, it's some men out there that do be looking at studs because as just being honest, I'm a woman, first. I never forget what I'm born with. You feel what I'm saying? And I love women, but I don't want to be no man. I'm just a stud. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not no pussy boy or no bitch. So don't come with that.
Understood.
Try it if you want to.
Yeah. All right. So the question I had asked you was, did you go to college after
most
school
definitely.
before we got sidetracked there?
Oh, I did. I went to Empriss University. I went to online college.
Okay.
And I got a associate degree in criminology, homicide investigation.
Are you using that degree right now? Because you said you ain't working.
Well, see, what had happened was, I'm not working right now. I can't work, to be honest with you, shoot, I got PTSD from the service and everything else. I ain't got them all, but I'm continuing to be myself.
Okay. And how long have you been on this music journey? Is this some shit you was doing as a kid, or when did you start at this?
When I was 16, going through stuff, family-wise, and listening to Tupac. Being honest, everybody know Tupac, that man, and that's the first time I wrote that song. Listening to Dear Mama, that what made me write, something about my life story. And then listen to old school music that, deliver messages. So 16 was when I started with the music, and then it was like off and on, and everything else. I went into the service and got out after, the injury, and got myself back together and stuff, with the service. And I just put it like this, it's a battle. It's a battle. Every day it's a battle for me.
Yeah.
I smile, you might see me smile right now, joke, but it's a battle. 2 minutes later, I might be pissed off or something like that because I'm already at 100, and it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Just telling you the truth.
So that first song you wrote, did you let anyone else hear it? Or was it something you just wrote for yourself?
My homeboy Cautious and I wrote it together. He's a great engineer from Albany, Georgia. A lot of people know him, so shout out to Cautious. Cautious Jackson. The song was called Crush on You. I was looking at one of my homeboys' mama from across the way when we lived in Rivercrest. I had a crush on her. You always laugh about something. That's why I ain't want him to come. Now he know the secret because he know what I'm talking about. It was his mama, and I wrote the song Crush on You, and I have an iffy music to where I even wrote a little Bow Wow verse, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, and Cautious sitting in the back with his piano, from just doing the beat, just from scratch. And I mean, just from there, it went from there. But like I said, I wasn't too much just on it until like a couple of years ago, and especially last year when I just decided to just pursue it, like my doctor, rest in peace, Dr. Massey. Like he asked me to, and it just, when I say it helps me, along with talking with them psychiatrists and stuff.
Yeah. And you got your own label, UCA Records, right?
That's right. Started with other veterans as well.
Okay.
And how I got on is with my partner, Jerry Gibson. Big shout out to RKR, Ruther Killer Records, label distribution deal with Empire. And with that, I can help others, come on, the ones who ready, not by, the BS, because it took us a lot to get to where we at. You know, some people may think, dang, they just own, but it took a lot. You know, this ain't no overnight nothing. You know, Shootah can tell you, even he had to do groundwork. Jerry can tell you, even he had to do much groundwork to where, you know, he have a lot of people that hitting him up right now and everything else just, you know, wanna hop on the team, wanna piggyback, wanna do this and wanna do that, not knowing the foundation of the stuff, and you have to invest in yourself, and it takes money to make money or whatever like that, because my daughter in college ain't cheap.
Real shit. Yeah.
Real shit.
And what's the meaning behind UCA? Break this down.
Underground crown artist. Everybody started underground. Every artist that's out there started underground, you know, and the crown is basically, you know, the ones that you salute, you know, so anybody that's on my team, we the ones. So that's where UCA come from, underground crown artist.
Okay. And how did you discover Shootah over there?
You know what, I forgot I even knew Shootah, to be honest. No. Man, to be honest, I think it was my niece that put me on to you, Kayla. They best friends.
Okay.
And it's sort of like who you know sometimes, but I was just watching him from afar and I seen how he was investing in himself. He have an image, you know, the way he carried himself. He have a fan base, you know, and he really knowledgeable and he love to listen. You know, that's something different. He's slow to speak and quick to listen, and I like that.
Okay. And Shootah, what made you want to lock in with UCA then?
Cause like, she really let me grow up. Like, she let me grow up. Like, I was young. Like, I been knew her, and like, you know, she was like family.
Told you, I forgot, knew you.
I'm saying, like, she knew me, right? Like, you know, you like family, right? So.
It's only because of seizures, that's
You know what
all.
I'm saying?
So,
I'm a dog though, man. I forgot I'm a dog though, man.
he was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put it like this on some real stuff. It's other labels that wanted him. You feel what I'm saying? But when you feel like, what it was, like a good feeling, when you know where you want to be and stuff like that, that's what it is, and I feel like it was genuine. So, with that being said, shoot, when I'm up, my team gonna be up, we all eat. My team not gonna watch me eat or whatever like that. That's not me, and that's not Jerry, you know. And one thing about it, we keep our love off in a circle, because our heart is easy to be broken. You feel me? So we got a circle with our team. It ain't no penetrating that, especially up in here. Just understand, but it ain't no, you know, you can't penetrate this circle. Jerry, why you laughing?
And so Shootah, how long you been rapping? How long you been into making music and everything?
I've been rapping for like 6 or 7 months.
That's it. Okay.
6 or 7 months. Like, I didn't really know too much about rapping. Like, I got that friend named P9, right? Like, he be rapping. Like, he just put me on. And I ain't know me, Sid, my cameraman. And like, Sid taught me everything. Like, he taught me everything. I had my cousin RJ and my cousin Elliot. I remember for like 6, 7 months. I got a fan base already.
Did you fall in love with it right away, like after the first studio session? Like,
Yeah, I fell in love with it. I had made a song. I had made my first song in the studio called White Tea. Like, it just went up.
no shit.
It just went up. I just kept going.
And what's the single you pushing right now, or do you got a new project out, or?
I'm pushing a thing called Free Gunner. I remember someone I'm bringing in prison.
Okay, okay. So Empriss, we got the new single with FS Rudy. Talk about how this one came about.
You know, as I said, I love women, and I support the naked hustle like going to church. So, just a joke. But yeah, I love women. When I say I love women, I love women. How Go Low came along, I was sitting on the toilet, and I was just browsing through some stuff, and I came across this beat. And I was just like, oh, okay. It was, you know, it's kind of plain. You know, you have to add your own flavor and everything else. And while I was taking me a sugar honey iced tea, just swinging my feet, you know, sitting on the toilet stool, waiting on my bowels to move. I gotta doo-doo, doo-doo. So, you know, did my little thing. Go Low came. Let me see you go low. So I was like, hey. I said, oh, okay. Little bit by little bit, you know, when you're on the toilet or you're in the shower, you're gonna put some stuff in your phone. So while in Albany, I hit up Alligator Trap. I was just like, you know what? He popping in Albany. Let me put him on it. You know, it's a good idea. and stuff like that, and we jumped on it. We did our thing. So at that time, you know, it's like a time for everything. It wasn't popping back then. Now it's the time, you know what I'm saying, forward. And I was just like, you know what? Let me hit up FS Rudy. I can hear something, you know, I can hear something else in this song. I can, you know, I feel like I can do something else with it. So that's what I did. You know, added more to where it, you know, it grasps the audience attention as soon as the beat come on. And that's mainly one thing about a hit. You know, as soon as it come on, you want it to grasp, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And as soon as, you know, the drop or whatever like that. So he got first verse, I got second verse. You know, like I told him, you should already know how I'm coming. If you don't know me, they gonna know me.
Yeah, and talk about the music video. I see it's going up right now.
What? Man, I'm blessed. I'm like, you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Plus, you know, promotion and marketing. And we're going to continue with that. So, you know what, these folks got me busy right now. Like, for real, I'm like real busy right now. So, my first stop of the tour was DGB jumping out the porch. I was jumping on my bed because I was happy. I was like, shoot, I was acting like my son. I did a front flip and all. Sometimes you know, I had like a little kid, you know, I want to have fun. So it just is what it is. I'm just ecstatic to be here.
Yeah. And what's the follow-up? Do we go with a project? Do we just go with more
most
singles
definitely.
and videos? Or?
We go, after Go Low, I'm already working on something. I like to move silently, but I got some other content coming out, you know, to keep my fans and other fans and his fans, you know what I'm saying, up to date and up to par. So, shoot. To be honest, I'm working on this song right now, and I can hear Young Miami on it. And plus, what we're doing right after this is the YSAK Empriss, you know, promo tour.
Okay.
What we shoot, I think we're going to, well, we here now, and we shoot next to Spade TV, that's Texas.
Mm-hmm.
We got New York, we got Miami Press Run, we got, We Fam TV, we got Tampa Mystic. I mean, they got me busy. But in Miami, shoot, man, they showed me so much love to my manager say, hey, Empriss, you know, I be doing, I gotta talk like Jerry right quick. He say, hey, Empriss, you know, I be doing my big one. I say, yeah, Jerry, I know you know what I'm saying. Yeah, G, I know what you do. He said, check this out. They just hit us with this. I said, what they hit us with, Jerry? They doing you a billboard and all. I said, no, Jerry, stop. Stop your mess, Jerry. Stop your mess. Jerry say, no lie. I can imagine him sitting in his truck because, you know, Jerry's short and he need a booster seat. So, you know, with the, so I can imagine him unbuckling the seatbelt, you know, and adjusting his seat and saying, yeah, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I love that man today. He like my brother from another mother. You know, and he telling me they doing a welcome home billboard for YSAK Empriss. Myself, you should already know that's what YSAK stand for. I'm also a VIP there, and it's like a 2-day. It's a 2-3 day. Yeah, it's a 2-3 day press run, 2-3 podcasts. I mean, shoot.
It's quite the homecoming right there for you.
Is it? Man, and then I got family down there, and all my cousins bad.
You gonna bring them with you, or they gotta stay home?
No, they coming all
Okay.
on grown. Keep them kids at home, F them kids. Y'all cousin is coming to Miami, so that means F them kids, leave them kids at home. I ain't playing. I'm for real. See what happens if you bring them kids. You talking about you can't find no babysitter. I'm gonna block your number. So, you know, people like, that's my cousin. Oh, she know that's my cousin. No, my ain't. You should have came to the show. No, just joke. Just joke.
And talk about putting together this UCA Cypher that you did last year, because this shit was hard.
You know what, man? All three of those artists was actually a part of the label, you know, and everybody else have their own direction, you know, and ideas of, you know, with artists. So I decided, I said, you know what, let's do a cypher. You know, I basically want to show the world, show the people who they are. That's when I put my music on hold, you know, and everything else. I had just been focusing on other artists and stuff, and, you know, messages and helping them build their brand. So we're doing a cypher. It was FYB Giuseppe, you know, future young billionaire, is the real Caesar. He a very talented artist. Well, all of them are talented, and it's Baby Russia, you know, who actually killed it, you know, and everything. So, yeah.
And how long have you been in Columbus now?
3 years.
Okay.
Here you go.
You like it in Columbus? What be going on down there?
I live by you people, all white people, so I've been in perfectly. I've been in perfectly. I love my neighbors. I can go to the store and leave my door unlocked. I ain't worry about nothing. I love that type of neighborhood.
That sounds like a good place to live.
That's a great place to live. You know, they call Columbus Columbus, but I think it's the people, you know, who you bother or whatever like that. Everybody got different attitudes, so it's a combination of this attitude and that attitude with liquor. You're gonna get a whole bunch of Don Julio. Anybody on Brown gonna fight.
So looking ahead, what's some goals for UCA? Like, where do you see the label in the next couple of years?
I like to take things day by day, time at time, you know, just little by little. Where I see us, more elevated, comfortable, you know, more people knowing who we are, what we're about, even though everybody got opinions, and I really don't give a damn. But it's just focusing on what we have to do, what I need to do, learning more about the industry, who to fool with, who not to fool with. As soon as people see you got a little change or something like that, that's when they want to start, you know, hitting you up or whatever like that, blah, blah, blah. But me, I'm rolling with the team that was down when I ain't had nothing, you know, and the ones that believe in me win, you know. So now I'm showing them what I was trying to tell them, you know, when I put my music on hold for the artist, this is what I mean. You know, I'm in a spot to where y'all should be at. So with that, Shootah came along and now he here. So, I mean, we doing this together.
Yeah. So is it just you and Shootah on the label right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
Shootah now.
Okay. And what do you see as his potential in the game now?
He finna eat some niggas up, man. Man, living like Shootah. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. All right, I'm finna make motherfuckers mad. He can get NBA young boy run for his money. I'm just gonna put it just like that. The way, what the hell? You playing Roblox and I'm doing the interview? Chill out, cuz. Nigga spoiled. This little guy spoiled. I love him to death. But see, you done made me forget. That's that TBI.
Now you were saying Shootah could give young boy a run for his money. That's what you were
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Like, just when I'm talking about faith and growing and learning, he will. Like, not no competition wise. I'm saying it as in, yeah, he up there with him. You feel me? If a big label try to come grab him from me, you feel what I'm saying? They're gonna already know what to do with him. That's the difference. So, you know, we using, you know, UCA as a foundation because I help them with knowledge. That's another thing. So they come with that big P word in that contract. They already know what that big P word is. So we would, you know, and I don't too much worry about the mastering and stuff like that. They invest in themselves, they own their own masters, just like I own my own masters. You know, we learning. I done got F'd before, so I want to make sure don't nobody else try to fuck me like I'm straight. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Earmuffs.
Don't repeat that. Okay, bro, chill out.
So what's some advice you would share to some new artists trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Yeah, I was where y'all at. Probably still thinking negative, or I ain't be able to make it, don't nobody believe in me, you know, whatever like that. But guess what? It takes you to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in yourself, who else gonna believe in you? You know, and I'm a true example of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm a living witness. Look at me now. I'm here. Shoot, I got problems myself, but I'm pushing through it and I'm still here. You know, and music what helping me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, live because I love it and I love the message. So y'all don't ever stop what y'all doing just because y'all don't have the money or something right now. Trust there's always somebody like me that's just might be looking from, you know what I'm saying, afar, or might be one call away, You know, you never know. Just don't give up. Like, seriously, for real, for real. You should already know.
No, that's wise words right there. Yeah. Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to follow you at, too.
Oh, my social media is YSAK Empriss, EMPRISS, not with no other E. YSAK Empriss. You know, at Instagram, on all platforms. And my music on all platforms through Empire. I ain't got to worry about my music, you know, being deleted or me getting emails talking about your music at risk of being deleted. Please pay $79 for DistroKid or United Masters or whatever. Now, Empire don't play that. That's a major platform, won't play that. You feel me? So, oh yeah, you can look us up on UCA Vivo. We with the celebrities, baby.
Shootah, what's your social media? Go ahead and plug it.
Living like Shootah on all platforms.
Okay, for sure. You guys got any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Auburn, Georgia. Shout out to City, man. Tell me what City, man. Shout out to RJ, man. Shout out to LA. Shout out to ABG, man. Shout out to my
Man in the city, tap in with City, man.
shout out to my mama. Shout out to my daddy. Shout out to God. Put God first.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Shout out to
Most
my brother
definitely.
Renegade, man.
Most
My whole
definitely.
team. Yeah,
Shout out
ABG,
to my
man.
guy right here, man,
Shout out to
Jerry.
Jerry, man.
He might be short, but shout out to
Yeah, he's got
Jerry.
to go up a step,
Yeah,
I'm
come
going
on,
to say.
come on.
Shout out to ABG.
Come on, Jerry. Let's get it, let's get it. You got it.
Don't fall, dude.
Hey, y'all see that cut DGB gave me? Ain't it gay?
That pink ain't a twin.
Man, listen. That's
Little pink.
no, dog. That's glitter gay. Hey, listen. I thought you were trying to be funny, but he said all on like that. So you know, I said, okay then. All right, I'm good.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big booty freaks in my face. No, it ain't criminal, but I got